Hello, my name is Francis. Welcome to my boxing coach. Quick video today, but at the end of it, you're going to have 3 combinations, and you're going to be able to use those combinations, or each combination aligns to a particular type of opponent: a defensive opponent, a static opponent, or an offensive opponent. And you'll even get insight into dealing with a taller opponent or a shorter opponent. So lots to learn from this, and something that you'll be able to base your own combinations on after you finish with the video. Before we get started, go and download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. 68 pages packed full of information, from how to use the heavy bag to the 5 building blocks of power, the 10 core skills, how to build your own home gym, your correct boxing mindset, and indeed how to set up your own training regime. There is a link down below. There will be a link at the end. Okay, let's get straight on. We're going to work 3 combinations. Combination number 1 is to be used against a static opponent. And when I say static opponent, I mean the kind of opponent who's fairly steady on the feet. They don't do much foot movement. When you throw shots at them, they tend to maybe just cover up or absorb them with their face. I've seen plenty of those over the years. They don't last terribly long, to be fair. So we're talking about maintaining our feet. And here's the combo. From there, we're going to throw a jab, we're going to lay back, we're going to throw backhands and a jab. Simple. You were looking for more complicated than that, weren't you? But the best things are the simple things. Simple works. Jab, lay back, backhand, jab. Jab, lay back, backhand, jab. Okay, so there's lots of flow in it. What are the things that I really like about it? Well, there's really good, everything flows. 1, 2. As we come back with the lay back off the jab, remember the lay back is not arching the waist, you're just bending that back leg, and you can see that just takes my head out of range. Jab, lay back, builds up energy in this leg, power backhand, drive off the back leg, power backhand, and then finish with a power jab. Because you've got lots of stored energy in the thigh for the backhand, and then you've got lots of good rotation here, you come back with that jab. That jab is going to be hard. Finishing that jab, finishing that combination off with that powered up jab is going to hurt, right? So you're holding your ground, you're not moving out of range, you're staying in range, and you're giving up a really good, strong combination. So that's against a static opponent. What about the type of opponent that when you launch an attack, their first reaction is to move back? Okay, so they're a defensive opponent. Well, very often they'll move back under cover of punches. You know, I always coach my boxers: don't give up ground freely. Exact a price, right? This is a battle, so you don't sacrifice ground without really good reason or without making the opponent pay a price for it. So what we're going to do, we're going to throw a jab, we're going to roll, and we're going to move in with the left hook, right hook. 3-punch combo. 1, roll, left hook, right hook. And with the hook you can turn palms in, palms over. Now, the key is speed, but the good thing about throwing that jab, so we throw the jab, like with the first combination, we want to remain defensively aware. So a combination is not just about punches. Build in a defensive skill. Think about protection. So we've got 1, and then we do the roll, which is slip out, roll with the legs, and as we're at the bottom of the roll, we can move forward the backhand. So you see that little skip forward. 1, 2, 3. From that way. 1, 2, 3. Right, so as the opponent's moved back, you've covered ground, and you can cover quite a lot of ground with that roll. The good thing is, if we were just doing a straight line attack, I would definitely not sort of encourage a big distance to be covered with that move forward. Because you've incorporated that roll, 1, roll with the legs, round, you got to that point, push off the back leg, and over with the hook. Key thing is, don't let your body weight go forward on the hook. You've got to remain in control. So as that hook goes, as you're throwing it, your legs have shifted forward, and by the time the hook lands, you've rotated, and if anything, the body weight is slamming down on this leg, off that leg onto this leg. Bang! With that hook. Works well not only against a defensive opponent, but against a tall opponent. Jab over the top of the two hooks. Simple, defensively aware, suited to a particular opponent type. And then what about an offensive opponent? The kind of opponent that when you throw shots at them, they trying to walk you down. So every time a shot comes in, they'll just come forward. Remember what I said before? When someone comes forward, exact the price. Simple 3-punch combo. Jab, backhand, jab. Show you from the side. Jab, backhand, jab. So what's going on? As we throw the jab, back leg goes back. As we throw the backhand, front leg comes back. As we throw the jab, back leg goes back. You could do that right the way across the ring. You are maintaining range between you and the opponent. Right? You're not letting that range close. You're not letting them get up close. Works really well against shorter boxers where it's vital for, generally speaking, if you're taller than the opponent, generally speaking, you don't really want it to get up close. Okay? Because you want to maximise your physical advantages. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Straight shots. I know sometimes we all expect really fancy punches, but it doesn't have to be. Simple works. 3 combinations. What can you come up with? Use that concept. You see, even with that last one, we remain defensively aware. We're throwing a jab and we're backing away. 2, 3. But we are exacting a price for backing away. Second combination, the roll provides defensive awareness and leverage for that big power left hook. First combination, the layback provides the defensive awareness. 3 combinations for 3 opponent types, 5 opponent types if you add in tall or short. I'm going to stop. Don't forget to download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. Subscribe over here. There's a link to the Beginner Boxer Toolkit book down here. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.